Everyone, how you doing? It's Jason Balin at Hard Money Bankers and Hard Money Business. And if you are new to hard money lending, or maybe you have a little bit of experience with hard money lending, I want to go over the 4 steps and explain the 4 steps one by one of exactly what to do to get started. So let's go through step one. So step one is obviously understanding the business model. Real estate investors need capital to purchase and renovate houses, to either fix and flip or fix and rent. And they come to you, the hard money lender, to get the funds. Now, on the other side, you have private capital investors that want to invest through you to get a high rate of return or a good rate of return. That's also kind of a pretty passive investment, but also secured by real estate. And you're putting the deal together. For the most part, you're putting the deal together. You got the capital investor on one side, you got the borrower, the client who needs the money on the other side. You put the deal together, you collect the points, and you service the loan on behalf of the private investor as well. So you get an arbitrage or a spread on that money as well. Now, obviously, they can go into a lot more detail than that, but that, for the most part, is a situation. Supply and demand. You have the capital or access to the capital, and on this side, you have the borrower, the client that needs the money for the capital investor. So that's step one. Step two is create a list. Like, let's say you're just getting started. Create a list of every single person you know in the real estate investing biz, or just in the real estate biz. So mortgage brokers, real estate agents, real estate investors, every single person you know, especially locally, that have bought a piece of property before and maybe interested in real estate and real estate investing. Now, some of the stuff that we go over with some of our consulting clients that we do our workshops in our office is like, that's one of the first things that we do with them, is making sure and engraving in their head that they know that list of people that are interested in real estate and real estate investing, that's what grows the business over time. You're adding to that list every time you go to a meetup group or a real estate investor event. Every time you meet somebody, every time somebody calls you, you're collecting all that information and you're putting them in your email database on a regular basis. So when you start, go through your business cards, maybe you have a database from a mortgage business or other past business that you've been involved. Create that list, put everybody in there, and you're going to email them weekly over and over. Ideally Thursdays. Thursdays are typically the best day where you get the highest open rates. So step two is you create your list of everybody in the real estate industry, email them weekly. And obviously the purpose of it is everyone knows, hey, I'm a hard money lender. I have access to private capital and I want to do your deals. So the point is just staying in front of them with everybody. That's kind of been a gold mine for us. Whenever we may have, and we do 2 emails a week inside our business, 2 or 3. And whenever we might have a lower month, we blast an email out and applications, phone calls get flooded in. So step 3, create a list of everyone you know that may be interested in lending their money out. Friends, family, other hard money lenders. Other hard money lenders are a good source. When we started out, when we didn't have really any capital available to us, we reached out to some other hard money lenders and we were like, listen, would you be willing to invest in our notes, invest in our deals, if you have any extra money that they need to deploy? And they did. And that was kind of we took some smaller hard money lenders out of business because they felt it was just easier to invest through us passively than run the business themselves. So a little bit different conversation, but real estate investors that that do a lot of deals that have some additional money. The reason that those guys are good is because anyone who's sophisticated investor who does a lot of deals, they know they want to diversify. So sometimes they might just not want to use all their money to buy properties. They want to use money to maybe lend it out as well. People that have dabbled with private lending, but maybe not sure how, those are good sources. Obviously, anyone who has a self-directed IRA or any type of IRA that you could help facilitate a rollover to a self-directed IRA is helpful. So that's step 3. And then step 4, learning real estate values in your area. Now, the reason I actually think that's could be step 1, but I put that step 4 because unless you have an opportunity to look at, there's no real point to understand the property values. But real estate values are really important. You're the underwriter. When someone comes to you, you're making a decision if it's a good deal or it's not a good deal, and you need to learn the areas. That being said, you can learn those areas in real time as a deal comes in. But understanding the areas and understanding how much you're comfortable lending on is important. as any new hard money lender, the best way to do it is reduce your exposure and lend at a lower LTV if you need to until you really understand the property value. So, okay, so that's step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4 if you're just starting out or if you're newer to hard money lending. Obviously, you want to learn everything you can related to this business. It's a really good business model, and hell of a lot easier than being a mortgage broker or flipping houses. It's an easier, more profitable solution. If you need any help related to anything related to hard money lending, feel free to reach out. Sometimes we'll do some breakthrough calls. And you also could have the opportunity to apply to work with Chris and myself directly if that interests you as well. Okay. Hopefully you found this helpful, and, go to hardmoneybusiness.com and check out any other videos. We try to do at least 1 or 2 videos every week as new topics come up. And you can also check out our Hard Money Business Facebook page as well. And hop on there and, comment. A lot of good lenders on there in all areas. Okay. Hopefully you found this helpful. Until next time.